MMA Boxing Talk here, coming at you with another video. On my way to work. It's almost 7 in the morning. Just wanted to put out a quick video and see where my subscribers are at, and anyone watching this video. Who do you want to see McGregor fight next to defend his 145-pound title? Do you want to see Jose Aldo, or do you want to see him fight Frankie Edgar? Personally, Frankie Edgar's the fight to make. He's been waiting, on the sidelines for a while. He's coming off of a first-round TKO against Chad Mendes. The last time Aldo and McGregor fought Mendes, it wasn't first-round TKOs, first-round stoppages. And, not to mention that, Frankie Edgar was the 155-pound champion in the past, so he is a previous former champion. Jose Aldo got knocked out in 13 seconds, and of course the rematch is going to be different. But the thing is that if Conor fights Frankie and gets past Frankie, it means a lot more than getting past Aldo the second time. I mean, obviously there's going to be, people saying that the Aldo fight was lucky and all this shit. But you know what? He can fight Aldo afterwards. Fight Frankie first. That's the fight the fans want to see. That's the consensus guy to beat McGregor at 145. That's supposed to be McGregor's kryptonite at 145. And go prove the doubters wrong, So I'm really, really pushing for this Frankie Edgar fight. Now, originally, I wanted to see this at UFC 200. My buddy made a good point. That's a real quick turnaround. Sure, McGregor didn't take a whole lot of damage, but it's a mental thing, right? He's going to have to recover from this. 4 months is real quick. I mean, if he goes back into the gym and if he's right back in there and, it doesn't take too much of a hit mentally, maybe we could see him back at UFC 200, but could be a little afterwards. But either way, I think Frankie Edgar is his next fight. That has to be it. That's what the fans want to see. I mean, I did a bunch of polls on YouTube, on Twitter yesterday, and I seen a bunch. It's about 60% want to see Frankie, 40% want to see Aldo, and then other ones, you got Frankie, 70-30 want to see Frankie. So, I mean, obviously the fans, they want to see Frankie. And, personally, the people that really want to see the Aldo fight, maybe they're McGregor haters, maybe they think it is a luck thing, or maybe they're McGregor fans, and they want to, they want an easy fight for McGregor. But you know what? And then also, there's fans that just flat out do think it was a fluke knockout. I mean, that's okay, but personally, I mean, when you aim for a punch, how is it a fluke? How is it lucky when, unless your eyes are closed and you're swinging for the fences and you happen to catch the guy, that's lucky. But when a guy comes at you and makes a mistake and you capitalize and and you've said what you were going to do before the fight, that's not lucky. So that's just my opinion. I want to see what you guys think. I really want the Frankie fight next. That's the fight that makes sense. That's the best for McGregor's, legacy at 145, you could say. It's going to shut up the most people. And he's got to do that, after a loss like this. Despite moving up a couple divisions, he still lost his belt. He's still going to have, a lot of people shitting on him, which is totally understandable. And, I totally expected that if he were to lose. But McGregor's not over. He's going to go back to 145. But this is good because, it brings him down a notch. It might take a little bit of his ego and arrogance away a tad. We'll see. But yeah, Frankie Edgar, tell me what you guys think. This is the fight to make. And go watch on MMA Junkie. Frankie Edgar's on their podcast there for about 3-4 minutes, and he makes a lot of good points. He deserves that fight more than Aldo. Not to say Aldo doesn't deserve the rematch, but just not right away. I think if McGregor can get past Frankie, then he'll rematch Aldo. That's what I want to see. Let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, subscribe. That's it for this one, MMA Boxing Talk. Peace.